Since my Ikenaida video from Dimash, taken from Tokyo Jazz Festival in 2020, it got a phenomenal response. So I decided to follow it up with another called Samatu, and it's sung in Dimash native language, Kazakh. And just for the map reason, in the lyrics it mentions Omsk, which is part of the Russian state. And you know, we all know that Dimash is Kazakhan, from the country. And in the lyrics, I felt it was important for people to visualize where Dimash is from and why they've mentioned Omsk in the lyrics. You'll see why when I explain the lyrics after. But I thought it was very important to put that map there so people visualize, when I translate it into English, the walk that was involved, because it mentions about walking from one place to Omsk, from Dimash's home place to Omsk. So Kazakhstan to Omsk is mentioned in the lyrics. So again, that's why I put the map next, so people can just visualize it. I felt it was important. But back to the Tokyo Jazz. The phenomenal response deserved me to follow this up, and I didn't know which song to pick. But this jumped at me and it said, react to this. So it's my first time reacting. I've got the notes everywhere about Hiroyuki Yamanaka, who is a person from Japan, and when he first heard Dimash, he went to Kazakhstan to invite him to his country in Japan, because he was so impressed with his interpretation of Japanese music and Japanese songs. And way down in the notes here, the Dimash fan club, thank you for, I've taken this from the fan news. One of the questions put was, how does Japanese public relate to the work of Dimash? When you first met his work, what emotions did you feel? And this is what he had said. I heard Dimash singing for the first time in 2015 at the ABU Song Festival in Istanbul, and I was very impressed to hear his voice at the concert. The performance and presentation of the artist was great. I was struck by the fact that there is such a young, talented singer in the world. Then Dimash sang a song called Diado at this festival. In this song, thanks to his performance, the whole unique history and culture of Kazakhstan was reflected. Later, I was very happy when I found out that Dimash will participate in the I Am the Singer contest on the Chinese Hunan TV channel. And in 2019, ABU Song Festival was held in Tokyo. And as a producer, I chose the strongest artist in Asia to participate. The first one that crossed my mind was Dimash. I contacted the leader of the Kazakhstan television channel and later met with the singer himself. And when I visited Dimash Arnu concert in Kazakhstan, I thought that I just needed to convince him to agree to participate in the ABU Song Festival. And so, in November 2019, Dimash's performance on the festival stage took place. As soon as the president of the NHK company heard Dimash's voice, he immediately became his fan. Thus, he was invited to the Tokyo Jazz Festival. On Tokyo Jazz Festival live stream, Dimash sang the song Samalatu, which we are going to hear now. But we shall see, because I'm always full of words. I'm going to wait until, as always, after. I won't interrupt. The beauty of his voice, never will. I don't do that for any artist on my channel. I react after and I give you my interpretation of the lyrics. Take it away, the wonderful, incredible Dimash. And let's listen to another healing song. I'm sure it's going to be in his voice and the music. And let's just savor some healing music, because I think the world needs it more than ever. Now, as always with Dimash, I leave it to the very last note to do it justice because, as always, he takes you on a vocal journey. And I can't tell you where I was just there for the last 3 minutes. There's so much upset in the world at the moment that every time I listen to this young man, he transports you to a place of peace. And I know I shouldn't hold one singer above any other singer as regards being able to have the power to transport you musically, vocally, spiritually, soulfully, but he does. He does. I've just learnt this. And I've had some very tearful moments in previous reactions. And I was holding back there because I just started just to come down after a week. I've had a very, not stressful week, but busy time. And it's like one of those moments where you just feel, I just need to. And I knew today if I played this, I would feel relaxed. I hope you did as well. Let's go straight in. I have to say, I really feel, I'm starting to smile. Once you feel relaxed, you always smile, don't you? You always feel, well, thank you, Dimash. I'm going to do your lyrics, hopefully, justice. I did find the English translation. To get the title of this song was very difficult, but as always, on the Dimash fan page, when you're a dear and you know where to look, and I'm starting to learn, even at my age, I have learnt to find this. So it's all live, so just bear with me, everybody. In English, it's called Mountain Breeze, or some have said it's called Breezy Mountain. If you know the translating into English, the title of the song, do mention it, because I'd be interested even to pass on that knowledge in other videos to other people. Because that's what Dears are about, sharing the knowledge of what they know about Dimash, even to me. And I love to be corrected. I never find it offensive. Or if they say, no, you should say it this way or this way, I still go, I will do it the next time. But this time it says Mountain Breeze. The first verse in English. Mountain breeze, my amazing country, my endless lake. What days awaits me as a soldier? You keep coming into my mind from time to time, my amazing homeland where I was born and raised. It continues, I wasn't riding, I was walking, even slower than walking. Been strolling for 15 days in the direction of Omsk, which is, everybody, why I put the map, you can now see there next to me, that you can imagine going from Kazakhstan all the way up to Omsk in Russia and spending 15 days walking and walking towards that point. And I wanted people to realize the power of the lyrics and to visualize that, because I felt that one line needed to be explained. So we go back to the lyrics, and you still there with me because it's all live. And we'll start the second again. I wasn't riding, I was walking, even slower than walking. Been strolling for 15 days in the direction of Omsk. And it continues then into verse 3. I'm at the age of 2 cycles, the year of the cow. By the will of fate, I went further away. Mountain breeze, my amazing country, you're left behind. From the hallowed field, we are the only ones. So it's obviously, if it's a mountain breeze, I know of many sayings, many Irish sayings, many words, many lyrics in other songs that always use that they can hear in the wind the sound of voices, or they can, in the wind, they can smell the green fields of their home. Or in other words, nature always in a silent way brings a sense of home to the person when they think of it. It could be a smell, it could be a feeling, it could be just touching a tree and feeling the roots into the ground. But nature has a wonderful way of sending messages. So the mountain breeze is sending messages. There's a 15-day journey. He's been walking. And I'm wondering, is it about a soldier going home from a situation, and what days await me as a soldier? You keep coming into my mind from time to time, my amazing homeland. So it is maybe a return from a soldier's point of view, returning home to the motherland and just finding peace of mind and being guided and inspired by the memories of those green fields, the fresh air, the mountains, everything that is beautiful about it. And no horses, just him, maybe a couple of colleagues walking towards their destination. And in this case, it's Omsk that they're walking towards. And then it continues, I had parents of progressed age, which means elderly parents. Since this song was written, it's been 16 years. So over a period of time in a war situation, it is a war song, or often a war nature. Beautiful song, beautiful delivery. Thank you, Dimash, as always. Thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Peace and love to all of you that listen, and to all fellow dears. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. I feel totally at peace now after listening to that. I feel really happy. As always, that's what Dimash does. He makes us happy. I hope he's made you happy today.